What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Midwest Meltdown. It is your boy Zach.
It's Josh. I forgot what ad I was going to read.
Oh my
Today,
god,
today's
how
episode,
unprofessional.
today's episode is brought to you by DB. DB is a Scandinavian brand that makes backpacks and bags to help people on the move stay ready for anything. From the streets to the peaks, DB's gear is travel tested by some of the world's best athletes, adventurers, and creators. Over the past decade, DB has designed and developed, released, and refined the best bags on the market. With DB's patented hookup system, you are able to attach smaller products to your backpack, roller, or tote. We are teaming up with DB to exclusively offer our listeners 10% off their next purchase by using the code POD10, capital P, capital O, capital D, 10, or going to the link that will be in the posts for this episode. DB, it's time to move on. It's time to get going.
If I didn't already have 100 backpacks, I'd probably get one. I've looked over these DB backpacks. They're pretty legit.
You don't have 100 backpacks?
I don't have 100, but God, it feels like I do. Like I literally have four.
I have 4.
I have 4 of them, which already is way too much. But like I said, if I didn't have
how
4,
did you end up with 4 backpacks?
Okay, so I have my one from college.
You stupid or something?
Quite. One from college. I got one when I first started at Siemens in Illinois. And then I did actually just recently get rid of one to Goodwill, and then I have another one that I got though, but because like the one that I got from school is still a bit like, in my opinion, too big. So like when I go to work and stuff, I got one for Christmas last year. It was just like a little cheap one off Amazon, but it's just nice material and everything, simple. I got one of those instead. So technically I had 4, but now I have 3.
Wow. That's amazing.
It's a bit too much, I know. But what can I say? I like to put things on my back. Especially a pack. All right. We are going to start off today's show with a little bit of trivia for Josh.
Okay.
I'm not going to make it a $100 bet just because I feel like you may know this just off of general knowledge or seen it somewhere.
Okay.
So the question I have for you, and I honestly did not know this until just recently. What was the first PlayStation game to introduce the Platinum Trophy? Ooh, something he doesn't know. Actually, I legit thought I was going to get like a quick 2-second answer. I'm like, well, this segment's fucking over.
Was it on PlayStation 3?
I believe this game was PS3. Let me just confirm 1 second.
Yeah, double check.
I believe it. I'm still trying to read here. I'm trying to read, but I don't want to like read out loud and then read the name and then it's all over.
Don't read in your head. You know, like they teach 7-year-olds.
7-year-olds, yeah, okay, buddy. Yes, it was PS3.
Little Big Planet.
Incorrect. I will give you one more guess. One more time to be an absolute failure, and then I'll correct you.
Okay. I don't know. Give me a hint.
The game was the first in a trilogy of games.
God of War 3. Oh, first of a trilogy.
So God of War, is that your guess?
No.
Okay.
MX versus ATV Unleashed.
Good guess, but incorrect.
Okay.
The answer is Uncharted, Nathan Drake's Fortune.
Really?
Yes, 2007. The first Uncharted game was the first game to introduce the Platinum Trophy for PlayStation. A little bit of knowledge, right? Like, you know, a little,
sure.
little something.
I don't think it's going to help me anywhere, but yeah.
Hey, you never know. Here's the thing, dude. Every time I hear like random stuff, random facts, whatever, I always love just to store it because you never know. You never know if you're going a little bar trivia, maybe for the win. They're like, all right, video game aficionados. And you're like, oh, fuck, here we go, dude. And they're like, first platinum. And you're like, fucking Uncharted, Drake's Fortune.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's probably the only situation that I would be happy of knowing that.
Maybe on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know, dude. I'm just trying to enlighten your video game knowledge, okay? God, forgive me.
Do you mean enhance?
Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's been a long day. It's in the middle of a work day. It's already been a long day, dude.
I feel bad.
I'm trying to get through it, but this is actually a good break. I kind of like this. We should do this more often.
Yeah, if I'm not working.
Yeah, if you're not, quote, working. Workaholic over here.
Honestly, I love Workahol.
Oh, God, stop. That's just, no.
Yes, a comedian said that once. He's like, I'm getting really sick of these like chocoholics, workaholics, because the base alcoholic is addicted to alcohol. Like workahol's not a thing.
Workahol.
And I was like, you're right. Comedian that I can't remember.
I was gonna say, who was it?
That was a long time ago. I don't remember.
Oh,
I've been listening to a lot of stand-up on Sirius XM on my way to and fro the hospital.
Okay, you got a free trial there or what?
No, I just still have it for my truck, and they called and they're like, "Do you want it?" And I'm like, "Nope, I don't use it." And they're like, "Okay, what if we give you 3 months for like $1.72?" And I'm like,
"You're such a sucker."
I'm like, "Okay, fine, I'll keep it." And then I listen to stand-up, and I actually am glad I kept it now because of that.
See, because that heckling that they do is exactly why I won money out of a lawsuit I didn't realize I was even a part of.
Oh, they didn't. She was like, okay, you don't have to, but what I can do is instead of doing it, we'll charge you for like the super low thing. And I'm like, well, fine.
Well, see, but here's the thing. That's what they do though, is they'll do, we'll do that. And then if you said no, like the reason I got money for it, even though it was a very small dollar amount, was because I said no. And then like every week in the mail, it was like, well, what if we do? What if I'm like, no.
If you end up, now if you end up saying no, they just are done, which is obviously, no, they wouldn't keep doing the same thing they lost a class action lawsuit for.
Oh, well, people have done dumber things.
Well, sure, people have, but companies that want to stay in business haven't.
That's fair.
Haven't, I don't think. I mean, a couple, but
yeah, we'll see. And with them in particular, I'm like, they've got to be barely holding on, right?
I don't know, actually. I mean,
if they're offering such low,
they're
pulling at straws here to try to keep people in the loop, I think.
I do like it. Like sometimes I just don't know what to listen to, so I flip through my Sirius channels. Like I don't mind it. And if it's literally like $2 for 3 months, like I've spent more on less.
Well, right, but that's what I'm saying though. Like there's no way that they could, because at some point they're gonna be like, well, like if once this 3 months is up, they'll be like, okay, well now we can do like $5. Like they're gonna try to find ways because like obviously there's no way they're making a profit off you getting 2 months.
Oh no, they keep doing it. From people
at that low price.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know what they're doing then, but
yeah, they keep doing the low thing.
Wow. Honestly, I just thought like once our parents stop driving, I think Sirius will die.
I mean, my parents don't use it.
Oh, that's all my dad does. He literally will just keep paying for it because he loves it. He'll go and he'll plug on his stations that he loves, or like for example, like you said with the stand-ups and stuff, he'll just keep doing that. And because with him, it's like, well, I just want to sit down, turn on my car, and hit a button, and I know it comes on. Which apparently,
I know
the same thing's
my phone too.
Like, well, dude, trust me. You have no idea the amount that I've tried to push on him that is like the same simplicity of what he already has. That's
just stubbornness. Like that's what have always bothered me. I'm not about your dad specifically, but about
I'll out him. He's a fucking stubborn bitch.
About the older generation, like I'm not gonna do that. That's ridiculous. You didn't even try. Like you're just not doing it for the sake of not doing it.
I literally told him, I'm like, how much do you guys pay? I always do this one to them. I'm like, how much do you guys pay for cable? Like you realize you'd be paying less than a fraction of your cost if you just did Netflix. or Hulu.
I mean, that's at least slightly different because you get different content that doesn't come to Netflix, and then you end up having to pay for all the services. Fine, but like,
Sure.
I don't. I'm just like nothing specific, but just technology. Like, well, I'm not gonna do that. That's ridiculous. Did you even try? Like, I'm sorry. When did you make the commitment to stop learning new things as a human?
That's what I want to know, because I feel like with our parents, from in my opinion, it's got to be 50. 50 is that point, because I want to know like where we're at it.
Sooner.
What's that?
I think it's sooner, honestly.
40 maybe.
Like, I'm not gonna do this. Why? And I'm not saying everyone doing it is a good reason, because it by and large is not. But
Sure.
when you're like, hey, you could do this, like we could do this together. You're like, we could, we could text and communicate easier this way. I'm not gonna learn how to do that, or I'm not gonna learn how to do it well.
It was literally my dad, and now that's all. Now he texts, I think, better than I do.
Well, I doubt it.
Well, you'd be surprised.
We message all day long. There's no way he texts better than you.
I mean, he's pretty good with like I will say this: the only thing I say I do better than him is like send like the gifts and all that stuff. But I think that's just because he hasn't learned it.
Well, so there you go. Then you're better. What are you talking about?
Sure.
What? That's part of the fucking thing, man.
Well, no, sure, I know. I will say that stubbornness still is like there with like you said, the texting, for example. He's like, I'll just call you. And now the other day he sent me, he was like watching the news or something, and he sent a text to me, and I was like, oh, you couldn't have called me and told me this? I didn't say that to him. I legit did think it though. I'm like, why didn't you like with something to this extent that he was showing me? I'm like, we very easily could have had a full on conversation about it in about 2 minutes instead of waiting text messages back and forth.
Oh, I prefer a text.
I mean, I know you do, but sometimes well, that's the thing though. You know, in particular, like we've referenced, I think, on the show before, you calling me is like a rarity.
No, it's or even talk. I call you every day.
No, I'm sorry. The rarity being you actually calling a human being. You said you're not a big fan of it.
Oh no, I fucking hate talking on the phone. Actually,
that's what. You're
the only person I talk on the phone with every.
That's what I'm saying.
Much to Morgan's
dislike.
Dislike, yes, thank you.
We're engaged now. Does it change? Absolutely not. Actually, it gets worse. I'm gonna send you.
I mean, there's a reason we started this show. Of like, I just don't like talking on the phone.
Tell her I prefer to send you a letter in the mail than send you a text message.
I mean, she knows. She knows. Call you.
She knows what's up. She knows what's up. It's all good. T doesn't like talking on the phone either. So I mean, from her standpoint, she could give a shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
But no, I think
it's because we just talk about such dumb shit. Like,
oh, you and I?
Yeah, like it's just quoting Family Guy literally the whole fucking conversation.
Seth MacFarlane will see you in court.
Seth MacFarlane was involved in what cartoon? What classic?
Johnny Bravo.
You knew that. You knew that. Okay.
Oh yeah. Him.
I didn't know that.
Are you serious?
I'm deadly.
Wow. How
would I have known that?
I'm so glad I'm sitting down. Because it's just one of those like common knowledge things about him.
I honestly never knew that. But you want to know how I found out?
Please, I'm curious now, yeah.
So, because I love my fiance very much, and I know I made the right decision, is we were sitting down wedding planning yesterday.
Very cool.
And Diggle was being afraid of the ice machine, as he does.
Yeah.
Literally, we have like an ice maker, and then when it goes, he like runs upstairs, and she's like, "I'm gonna call you Courage, because you're so scared of everything." And it's like, "Oh," and I started laughing, and she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "That was a funny joke. That's funny." And she's like, "Oh, you know Courage?" And I'm like, "What?"
Hold on. Did you even take the fucking ring off your finger right now?
And I'm like, "Huh?" And she's like, I didn't know you knew or liked Courage. I guess we never talked about it. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking love Courage, Cowardly Dog. And she's like, oh man. She's like, and she goes, this was perfect. She goes, okay, so like, is it on anything that we can stream it? I'm like, I own it. It's downstairs right now.
As she's like saying it, you just hear
So I go downstairs and get it, and it was that collection that you and I bought at that Walmart in Illinois on the way to Arizona. And then so I pop it in, and it has a trailer for Johnny Bravo, and I'm just reading it. It's like, oh, and then commentary by Seth MacFarlane on the original idea of Johnny Bravo. And I was like, what the fuck?
This is such a crazy fucking day.
Yeah, this is too much.
Your head just explodes because it's just so much fucking happening.
Well, yeah, it's just I do love finding that stuff out like that, where she's like, yeah, I love Courage, and I was like, oh god, do you want to get married again?
I'm gonna call you Courage. Oh, that's funny. What, do you know Courage? Do I know Courage? You know what? Give me that fucking ring right now. We gotta hold on. We gotta get to know a few things. I'll repropose.
What? I don't think you're getting the point of the story here.
No, I'm getting it because then Johnny Bravo came on, and then you were like, "Oh my god, Seth MacFarlane."
No, the point of the story was I was happy to find out that she also likes Courage, and you keep making the joke like I'm taking the ring back.
Oh no. The reason I'm making the joke is just because like usually when you do that, you want to make sure you like know the person. So like my joke is that okay, give me it back so we can make sure we know other things too. Like I didn't know you like that. I know it's good, but like I want to make sure we're on the same page. You know what I mean?
No. I mean, yes, but that joke doesn't really fit.
That's fine.
It's a cartoon. I don't need to know if she likes cartoon. Anyway, how the fuck do you call me negative? I was talking about how happy I am about this, and you're like, oh yeah, you gotta not get engaged because you gotta know him.
No, it's just been a long day. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know. Well, because here's the thing. I think part of your negativity is rubbing off on me now.
Yeah, but at least mine makes sense.
Well, hold on. I think that's a topic for another time. We don't have the next 2 months to talk straight about it.
Hey, when the world stops sucking, I'll stop being negative.
That's fair.
Balls in your court, world.
Well, all right. But no, wow. I'm very now pleased that you at least know that Seth MacFarlane was one of the original creators for Johnny Bravo.
Had no idea.
What was it? Because he was roommates in college with. Was it Seth MacFarlane too? No, sorry. Oh my god, Seth Meyers.
He was roommates with Seth MacFarlane.
I don't know, dude. Maybe he's like living an out of body experience. He smokes a lot of pot.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, dude. Dude, you Seth MacFarlane too? Damn, same here. No, I think it was Seth Meyers. Hold on, Johnny Bravo. I just wanted to like just double check this really quick because maybe I misheard or something. American television, blah 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 blah.
Just Google who was Seth MacFarlane roommates with.
Oh, that's a good one. Who was? Oh my god!
If I find the,
I can't type. I don't know what you could have done this too.
It wasn't my thing. You were like, "Oh, I want to find out." I don't care. I don't want to find out.
Oh, okay. Room with Craig McCann. All right. Well, the only two cartoonists fresh out of college were Partible and Seth MacFarlane. Partible changed characters. Okay, so it looks like he was. Okay, so the Seth Meyers thing was not true at all. It looks like he was roommates with the guy who also had parts in creating the Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Laboratory as well.
Interesting.
At least from what this current website says. Don't 100% believe me on that. That's just what it said. I do remember them saying. I do remember like when I first heard that he was creator of Johnny Bravo. I did like remember hearing that he was roommates with somebody else who also created shows, so that very well could be true.
It could be. I don't know.
But yeah, crazy though, right? Like Johnny Bravo, and then like, oh well, I got this idea, for Family Guy. I'm like, all right, well, it's The Simpsons, but sure, go ahead.
Oh, I agree.
Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. So I think I sent this to you already, though. So Skyrim, 10th anniversary edition. You gonna get it?
Wait, it's actually coming out? I thought what you sent was just a joke.
Ooh, well, the GIF being a joke was a joke, but it was a joke about a real thing. 10th
So
anniversary
what's the
edition.
difference?
Okay, so the anniversary edition, which was announced for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X/S, the anniversary edition will include 10 years worth of content plus some new features. One new feature, you might ask, is a free fishing mechanic. Plus, if you own,
hold on, it says free, or did you add free?
It says a free fishing mechanic.
Free, FREE.
Unless IGN is lying in their article, yes.
What does that mean by free? It's you bought the game. What you like? Were you tossing around the idea of making me pay to go fishing in Skyrim? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, what is the utility of the word free there?
I understand completely what you're saying. I'm just, again, reporting from what the article says.
This is oh my god. This is exactly what the remastered version was. Sorry, minus the free fishing mechanic.
Fishing, that's it. That's what they're adding to the game.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm reading it from a different website. So yeah, you get all 3 DLCs: Dawnguard, Hearthfire, and Dragonborn, which again came with the PS4 remastered
That's
version.
the one I have. All that, yeah.
Yep. Game also comes with new features. This one just says fishing mechanic, as well as 500 pieces of Creation Club content, which is because Skyrim embraced modding and supported that community. Yep. So you get some modding shit. Okay. 500 pieces of Creation Club content, quests, dungeons, bosses, weapons, and spells unique to the version. However, Bethesda has yet to release details about those new features, so players may have to wait for more information to figure out if the game is worth another purchase. Okay. I don't know, man. I mean, part of me is like, okay, so I still only have a PlayStation 4, so it's not like I'm gonna get an upscaled version visually. Because you can't buy a PS5. Hilarious.
Which somehow they've still managed to sell like well over their targeted amount.
Is it all bots? Is it still doing it?
I don't know. I do not know. But from what they're saying, though, like Sony has repeatedly said, like, yeah, we keep hitting our mark of selling X million consoles or something. I'm like, where the fuck are you selling them?
Yeah, I don't know. They're not in any retailer I've seen when I check. No, I don't check frequently, but I check occasionally. Like when we go to Target, I walk by because I'm just curious.
Well,
just controllers.
Yes. Yeah, same. Target, Walmart, all of them. Nothing.
So what retailers are they at if they're not in the common ones in Wisconsin? Sorry, Southeast Wisconsin and North Carolina. Like, are we just the 2 unlucky ones?
I think so. I think literally they're just like, hey, Wisconsin, North Carolina, go fuck yourselves.
So anyway, sorry, let me get back on the other thing I was saying. Like, so I'm not going to get an upscaled version of the graphics. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get the new shit. Like, what? I guess to what extent? I mean, I don't know. Like, but then part of me is like, keep working on Elder Scrolls 6, which I'm sure they are, but it's like, stop doing this.
No, yeah, and I genuinely think this is Bethesda's, like, obviously Bethesda's been, I think, doing it a little bit longer, but I could almost say them about the same time, I think. Rockstar and Bethesda just delaying their inevitable, like, okay, clearly.
Oh, it's about the same time.
I'm about to say, is it about the same?
No, actually, it's longer because I had. Oh no, it's about the same actually. Because I want to say I played GTA 5 on PS3 my first winter break from college, and Skyrim came out
2013.
No, 2011.
11. Okay.
Skyrim came out on November 11th, 2011. So they're pretty damn close.
Wow. And they're going at the same fucking blueprint.
I'll get exact dates for you while you respond to that.
10 years though. 10 fucking years. And like, again, people have been waiting and waiting and waiting, but it is truly amazing how Skyrim, just with what we're talking about, has continued to just release edition after edition after edition. And it's still crazy to me that people are still like, yeah, still going to buy it. Like, still going to do it. I'm like, why?
I guess my memory served me incorrectly. Okay. It must have been my junior year of college then. No, my sophomore year.
14, 15?
13.
Oh, it was 13. Okay.
September 17th, 2013 is when that's not when the year was. When I was in college. My freshman year was still 2011.
Right.
Grand Theft Auto came out September 17th, 2013. So 2 years after Skyrim.
2 years, okay.
So Skyrim's actually been pulling this shit for longer.
Wow, 2 years longer? Jesus Christ. But still, like, they're both doing the exact same shit.
Yeah,
Because
and I
now,
mean, well, to be fair, Rockstar
fair.
did work on releasing and making and releasing Red Dead 2.
sure. Which okay, that's fair. With a pretty big undertaking, and people had been waiting, I think, for because
Since
I think
2009
yeah,
is when
because Red Dead
1
Redemption came out well before 5, Grand Theft Auto 5, I should say. So yeah, so people were waiting much longer for a Red Dead, and plus they had been teasing it for a while too. So yeah, okay, so that's fair. They've been Bethesda has no excuse. I mean, unless
I mean, I guess to be fair,
do we fail?
they came out with Doom and Doom Eternal,
Yeah,
and
I
those
just
are big.
I mean, yeah, they're big, sure. But again, I just feel like okay, fine. Like you come out with those
And
two big
Fallout
games,
4.
sure.
So never mind. So they actually put out a fair amount of shit because Fallout 4 came out after
But then
Skyrim.
stop telling people though, like stop trying to like continue to lure us in with like these teasers or ooh, we're working on this or ooh, what's this? Like just fucking do it now. Okay,
Well,
like
yeah.
fine, you've had your projects, you've done your other big games, which have all done, in my opinion, pretty well. Okay,
Well, yeah,
done.
except with the exception of Fallout 76, which they also had to work on, which was a total
Right.
flop, but also
But
likely took a lot of time.
But now that's what I'm saying. So now stop putting in your manpower to continuing to remaster these games and just come out with the new ones already.
True.
Like just stop with it because like obviously I mean again I don't know what goes into remastering. I'm not a video game developer, but I'm sure it still takes a reasonable amount of stuff to try to get it to that graphical output that these new consoles are giving. So again, stop putting your manpower then into these other remasters, these new editions. Like Jesus, what is this now for Skyrim 4, 5?
No, just
Remastered?
2. Number 2.
Is it just number 2?
Well, yeah, they remastered it once for PlayStation 4, and then now this one.
I just feel like it just feels like maybe it's just been so long. I feel like there's more editions than what obviously there actually is. But yeah, like just stop, like because like even like what you and I were talking about, Rockstar announced that they're doing a complete Grand Theft Auto remaster of San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 4, and Vice City. Even though
they already remastered Vice City.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Like
and I thought they already remastered San Andreas too.
They probably did. But now they're doing it to hit the graphical output of the higher consoles, so like it'll look better.
It makes me think that Elder Scrolls 6 is nowhere close.
Oh, I don't think so either. I don't think it's even remotely close. Here's the thing. I think my opinions on both are Elder Scrolls 6, not even close. Grand Theft Auto 6, I think they're still freaking out because of the massive success that was 5 and continues to be 5, that they're scared to release it, thinking that it might not live up to what 5 was.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair again to Rockstar, they're at least continuing to support the online portion of Grand Theft Auto 5.
Seriously, that's got to be a huge undertaking, I will say.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure the community is still within the millions, if not billions, of people every day going around that community, still doing stuff. Like you still have to keep those servers going. Like, yeah. Okay,
I mean, fine. I don't think it's billions. 1 billion would be 1/7 of the world's population.
Dude, I don't know, man. Maybe.
But yes, it's a lot of people.
But that, and they're also still keeping up with the Red Dead 2 online community as well.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Which, by the way, I got to get back into that. It actually was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting into that. Maybe we can convince Lucas to buy it.
I was going to say, you, me, and Zach have our gang. We could.
I know, Lucas. But I have Zach's PS4 now because he's a legend and let me borrow it.
Oh, that's right.
Let me read
RIP to Zach. Yep, go
ahead. This portion of the episode is presented by H-Hour Apparel. Veteran owned and operated, H-Hour provides a myriad of clothing, gear, and accessories to fit your needs. H-Hour was founded with the mission of giving back to its community by donating a portion of all sales to local and federal charities to continue to support veterans in need. So head over to their website, HHourapparel.com, and use the code JoshM20, all capital letters, JoshM20, to get 20% off your entire purchase.
I don't know. I still think Red Dead 2 might be like in the $40 range still, if Lucas were to buy it. I think if he goes online though, I think they still have that summer sale going on. It might be discounted.
No, it ended on the 18th.
Oh, really?
Yep.
This has been very unfortunate timing for Lucas. Because if he were to do that, I legit will get back into it. That'd actually be pretty fun to stream if we got him in on it.
I mean, I have so much other stuff to work on, like video game wise.
Like Mass Effect?
Yeah, exactly like Mass Effect.
I was trying to chug away at it the other day. I think I'm almost to the minimum requirement needed to like go back to Earth, basically. Obviously not going to. But I am
Still $60.
Red Dead 2.
$60. 16 or sorry,
Wow.
60 16
I was like 16 60. Wow, I'm like I've been taught wrong for so long. Um no, so the mission I'm currently on in Mass Effect 3 is Tali's mission
That's a good one.
with the Geth. We just I think I'm on right now the Geth Dreadnought.
Yep.
And just about to complete that mission and then head back into the home world. Thane died. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, you can't really stop that.
That sucked. That was actually really good. Like that was like
yeah.
a really good moment because his son's there in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And then I read from the book, like that prayer book that he had.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is, oh man.
I'm gonna cry.
Already did. But no, yeah. So I'm making my way
Downtown.
walking fast.
Faces past, and I don't know.
But yeah, so I'm getting pretty close. Not really close. Well, not pretty close, but I'm getting further along in the game.
Make up your mind how fucking close you are.
I don't know, dude. You tell me how close I am.
You tell me how that got there.
What was I going to say? Oh, that's what I was going to say. Speaking of buying games, Cyberpunk 2077 is back on the Xbox store and PlayStation store.
Oh, good. I've been waiting for that to come back.
For $10.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
$9.99. You can go get it right now. And the best part, though, is that the post that I saw from IGN, it still says that it's like buyer beware, still a lot of issues.
Dude, speaking of terrible things, circling back a little bit to the PS5 conversation, because this bugs the shit out of me. Even though it does look fucking awesome, I am so irritated that Sony is releasing the new color for the DualSense.
What color did they release? The red one? Are you talking about?
Cosmic red. Yeah, I just see it on PlayStation website right now.
Why does it upset you?
Because stop making new controllers. No one can buy the system.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like, come on.
No, yeah. I agree. I love that Cosmic Red though. Like,
oh, so do I. What am I gonna do? Buy it and look at it? Like, dude, stop making new controllers. Focus on making more units of the damn system.
At this point, it's kind of just like if you were to buy it and put it in a glass case and just be like, "This is something that never was."
Honestly, like,
that's what you can do.
When actually, I know we bring this up periodically, but like, when did it actually come out?
What, PS5?
Yeah. November of 2020. We are coming up on a year.
I was gonna say I was about to say we've got to be close to a year. Halar.
Yeah, super Halar.
And again, it still just always continues to blow my mind that they're just like, yeah, we continue to hit our market and blah blah blah. I'm like, fucking how, man?
Yeah, bitch, where?
Where? Seriously though, like, just oh my god, I just can't. And again, I guess the best part though is like I still have my PS4, hasn't died on me yet, so I'm still just riding it out. Knock on wood. Doom, doom, doom. So I'm not like super eager to get the PS5 yet, but I'm seeing some games and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind rolling with this on the PS5, seeing that the new graphics and stuff. Like, was that Deathloop? That game looks super
I just
fun.
saw that. Is that PS5 only?
From what I've seen, yes.
Yeah, looks like it.
That looks super fun. It's basically Outer Wilds, WILDS, not Outer Worlds. I still can't believe that fucking happened. That would be like what's the movie that came out that was the same as Armageddon?
Deep Impact. Actually, it's vice versa. Deep Impact came out first.
Okay, well, regardless, it would be like if it was Deep Impact, and then it would be like Steep Impact. was Armageddon's name. Like, that would be like the same fucking situation to be like, all right, well, this is stupid. I don't want people to get confused on what movie I'm talking about, so I have to overemphasize what I'm saying so I don't sound like an idiot.
No, I get that.
But no, it's the same sort of premise where you have obviously the death loop that was a little more intriguing because first person shooter and all that. But yeah, it's like the same thing. Like, you die, you go back, you can relearn through environments, situations, all that. And I'm like, that just sounds fucking cool. Like, it was cool when they first announced it. But I'm like, well, I can't fucking play it until I can get my hands on a PS5, which God only knows when that's going to happen.
Yep, sold out on Best Buy's website still.
Wow. I don't know. Can you buy just straight through Sony? Can you just go to their website and buy from them?
I mean, they've never been in the business of direct retail, so I'm going to say no.
Dude, at this point, I'm just throwing out options because I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else we got.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Buy PlayStation 5. Choose your edition. No.
Are you on Sony's site, really?
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not difficult to get to.
Oh, no. I was just saying off of what your previous comment was. I did not actually think you could actually do this.
You can. It's just an overview.
Oh.
It just says, buy PlayStation 5. Top features, lists them. Choose your edition, digital or with an optical drive, and that's it. No links to any not even links to any external retailers. Nothing. Just says, this is what it is.
I was just about to say, wow, Sony really dropping the ball, but guess what? They're not. At least according to unless they're committing fraud to their shareholders.
I'll send you the exact webpage. There's nothing on there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Just
scroll down quick. See, there's nothing there.
That's incredible. What?
Yeah.
Ooh, lightning speed. Stunning games. Yeah, I bet.
Is the Series X available to purchase?
I was gonna say no at this point.
I'll check right now.
I was gonna say I was doing something else too, and I forgot.
Series X, right? That's the new one.
I believe so. Yeah. yeah.
Oh, that was sold out too. Maybe it is a raw materials issue. I mean, I know the precious metals and the electrical components have all been back ordered for a lot of things, so maybe that's contributing to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because so just for example, F-150s are really low in stock, along with a lot of other new cars, because they can't make the ECU components right now.
Oh.
So it's just like a truck that sits because it doesn't have the ECU.
I see what you're saying. I see. Yeah, still, Sony's got to figure it out. I don't know what else to say. Spread your market out more.
At least it's Xbox too. Makes me a little less upset.
Yeah, that's true. As long as it's, I guess, both. Yeah. Well, all right. Well, all right. I guess it's all still pretty lame. So we'll just kind of keep waiting.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing, too. Like I said, on my PS4, I still have a massive library of games that I'm still playing through.
Same. So I'm not actually that upset about it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not upset. I'm just more upset to the fact that it's just like, it doesn't seem like it should be this hard to find a console.
Right.
It just shouldn't. But hey, whatever, man. That's hopefully something they'll figure out soon. I don't know.
As business.
It is. Well, that's what I wanted to tell you. So I was scrolling through Instagram, and there's an account we follow that's is this podcast just about The Simpsons. They just go over episodes all the time, and they shared a link to another account that they follow, and it was a guy who, what is it? There's a guy on Reddit called Rubes. Took a week and recreated The Simpsons hit and run using the Unreal Engine.
Interesting.
And it actually looks amazing. If they sent that out as a remaster, I'd get it. If they had it available for PS4.
I prefer Simpsons Road Rage.
I don't think I've ever played that one.
It's a taxi game.
Okay. I never played it, but I do know of it.
Yeah, that one was fun.
I mean, the hit and run can be road rage too.
Sure.
I mean, the hit and run is just Grand Theft Auto.
But for
Basically what it
Simpsons.
is. Yeah. It's a fun game. Very underrated.
I would like it more if I didn't hate The Simpsons so much.
I know.
It's the animation. It freaks me out.
Is that really what it is?
It's a big part of it.
What about
Like,
then
the characters are just disturbing to me. That's been a big thing for me.
I never knew. I knew you always didn't like it. I just didn't realize why.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting.
Same with Beavis and Butthead. They freak me out.
I mean, that's fair. Well, in my opinion, that animation is a little bit different. I mean, in the earlier seasons of The Simpsons, they obviously are pretty similar, but I think like with the later seasons, I can get past it.
Yeah.
Because like when you watch like the first season of The Simpsons, when I think it came out in the late 80s, that animation's terrible.
Well, I'm not saying it's because it's good or bad. It's the style. Like, it's just weird to me.
Oh. Very interesting. I did not know that about you.
Mm-hmm.
Learn a little something new. Got anything else for us?
I don't think so.
Still just grinding through Mass Effect then?
Yeah. And Jurassic World.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Zach's in it now. He's totally grinding.
Me? Or
No, ZAC.
Zach? What?
ZAC.
ZAC is in it. Is he in our thing, I'm guessing?
Oh yeah, he's tearing it up.
What? Oh, I haven't even noticed. Dude, we've added so many people to that thing. I don't even know who.
Our alliance is full. We have a full 50-person alliance.
Holy Christ!
Like, just from like adding people on the community, like, we now have a full 50-person alliance. That started with literally you, me, Lucas, and Morgan.
That's
kind of
incredible.
cool.
That's
Like,
incredible. I mean, I will say,
are you still cool on it? I want you to get back in it now because now Zach's in it. Now we have a bunch of people we know in it.
Here's the thing. I will say I still play it. The component about it that I excuse me, the component about it that I really do like is the battle component, because that one is just like playing Pokemon, like you're battling, dueling basically.
I've been battling this entire episode.
Oh Christ. The thing that makes that I hate about the game that really makes me not want to play it is the progression system is so horrendously slow.
Well, that's how they're trying to motivate you to spend dollars.
Right, and I understand that, but like it's to the point where I'm just like, just to level up and get DNA. Like if they added in where you gained XP and got even just a small amount of DNA for whatever dinosaur you used in your battle, that would be way more incentivizing for me to like really start playing.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
really
that would be better, no doubt.
Because like, think about it, if your dinosaur gets, like, if you attack another dinosaur, you could get DNA from that dinosaur or even your own. I don't know.
Well, if you like get, as you take down other dinosaurs with your dinosaur,
yeah,
you get XP.
Exactly. Like that would be huge if they did that.
Yeah, that'd be good. There's this thing that nobody has unlocked yet, aside from a couple people in the alliance. It's like me and maybe a couple other people. It's the tournaments. You have to be level 5 in the battles arena.
There yet. Yeah.
But you get more alliance points, and you get huge rewards if you can get your alliance points up.
Oh man, I really do. I did just notice the tournaments the other week, I believe. I saw like the tab in there. But yeah, I clicked on it. And I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta like. I'm on level 3 right now. I'm that SS Arcadia.
Okay.
I'm super toxic when I battle though, dude. I love it.
Yeah. How so?
When a guy like swaps out a dinosaur for a weaker one and my dinosaur kills it, I'll comment "well played," and then I'll respond with like the laughing dino face.
You're the fucking worst. Why do you do that?
Because I just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like they're not gonna find me. They're not gonna come back. And if they do, so be it. I love it. It's so funny.
Don't be that guy.
I'll be like, they'll swap in a lower dino. I'll be like, well, thanks, well played.
Oh Jesus. You're a bad person.
Oh, I'm very bad.
When I lose, because I was trying to recruit people to get to the alliance full, so even when I would lose, I would always send well played and then add them. So they'd be like, oh, well, at least this guy's nice. Maybe I'll join his team. And it worked. I got a lot of people to join, obviously.
If only he knew I was there.
Yeah, if only.
It gives me joy, like in a game where I'm like, you know what? It's so like it's such simplistic chat talk, but it's still like really funny to me. And like I don't know, it's still fun.
The alliance missions are the most fun part of the game for me.
The alliance, like the tasks and stuff that we have to complete.
Yeah, when we fill up the progress bars and stuff.
Some of it's fun, but some of it, again, I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, you have to like get 400,000 direct hits. Oh my.
Well, yeah, but then you get it because you're all doing it together. Like, it's fun.
I saw a dude the other day. You completed one, and it was like all you.
Oh yeah. So here's what happened. So Zach joined, and he's like, "All right, I'm in. I'm sucked in." Like, he's like, "Fuck, whatever." And then he swept, clean sweep, all 5 on the exploration one.
Oh shit.
He was the top contributor on all 5. And then I was like, I just happened to be available, and I was like, "Oh," now I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna play." He's playing. I'm gonna play. And then I swept the next 5.
Holy Christ.
So it's just me and him complete, and it was like rank like 5 that we did. So it was like a lot.
God, go outside.
I know. It's been so hot and humid here. Like, it's been so gross.
Oh, same here. Which is funny though, because the game's supposed to also get you to go outside.
Yeah, fuck no.
That's what's even funnier about that whole thing. Like, hey, walk a little closer to get this. No, thank you.
Nah.
I'm gonna be fat and lazy and sit right fucking here.
Hey, I do when I either warm up or if I'm just doing a bike workout, stationary bike workout, that's when I'll play. Like I've played dynos for like 30 minutes straight, all while riding the exercise bike. So
I usually do it in the morning when my computer's booting up, or like right when I'm going to bed. But no, I mean that's good though. Like if you're doing exercise and stuff. What I used to do is I used to take when Pokemon Go first came out, I would get on my rollerblades and go buzzing around the neighborhood.
That's a good idea.
I've thought about it, but we've had some hurricanes come rolling through here. Rain from the hurricanes, I should say. We haven't actually had a physical hurricane come through here yet, but we've had remnants of the hurricanes, and it's not really safe for me to rollerblade at the current moment.
Yeah, do it anyway.
Safety first? No. Dude, rollerblade on a wet pavement? Fuck you, dude.
Hey, you're good, bro.
All right, I've actually got work to do.
What is that sound?
Oh, that would be the leaf blower they're doing all the lawn care outside our apartment complex today.
Oh, jeez. All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, that's what I get to deal with while I'm working.
Cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right, everybody. Thank you again for jumping in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on YouTube, subscribe button on Apple Podcasts, follow us, Spotify, check us out, Instagram,
tell your friends,
Twitter, tell your friends even. I don't even know if you're close with them. And also stay tuned after the show for a promo from our friends over at the Infectious Groove Podcast, a very groovy podcast. If you're into music, again, Infectious Groove, stay tuned afterwards for a promo from them. Josh, anything else?
Nope.
All right, everybody. Thank you again for tuning in as always, and we'll catch you all next time.
Sasha.
Hey, this is Russ.
This is Kyle.
This is Michelle.
From the Infectious Groove Podcast. Join us every Monday for the most fun you can have with a music podcast. The Infectious Groove Podcast uses a positive and fun approach as we take time every week to share our jammy jams, then dig into a thought-provoking topic discussing all decades and genres of music. You can find the Infectious Groove Podcast on all major podcast platforms, or you can head to infectiousgroovepodcast.com to find us there and subscribe. We might have a controversial opinion here or there, but we always have fun with it.
Oh, I'm sure I'll say something dumb.
Subscribe to the Infectious Groove Podcast, part of the Odd Pods Media Network.